Sir, you're welcome.
Information discussed is believed to be from reliable sources. However, we make no representation as to its correctness or accuracy.
2 weeks from today,
Those of Victor Gray Financial
or
Services
3 weeks from today, if you have an interest, we'd like you to come in early and give us a market update on real estate.
Do not constitute financial, legal, or tax advice. Please consult your financial professional before executing your financial strategy. Investment advisory and financial planning services are offered through Alpha Star Capital Management.
I'll contact.
Okay, do that. Investment advisor. Alpha Star and Victor Gray Financial Services are independent entities.
The preceding program was a paid program.
Oh, no.
Opinions expressed are not necessarily those of this station or its management.
Cincinnati's Oldies Network.
Take care. We'll see you.
All right, thank you.
Yep, we'll send you the link.
All right, very good.
You know, it's easy to turn your unwanted, broken, or unused gold and silver jewelry and coins into needed cash. Gold and silver class rings, wedding bands, and coin collections can all be turned into needed cash fast at Franklin Street Coin Company in Evendale. They are paying more because they buy more. Get the highest prices available fast at Franklin Street Coin Company, a proud sponsor of Ohio State sports. Go Buckeyes!
Randomly, people will say, you have a very pretty smile. People I don't even know. It's helped me build my confidence in my smile. Not that I didn't lack the confidence before, but I didn't realize how much confidence I was lacking. When it comes to cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Peck is like the top of his class.
For your own beautiful new smile, call Dr. Fred Peck at 513-621-7666 or visit pecksmiles.com.
I am Bonnie Summey, and I love my new smile. I love it.
Independent senior living is something everyone understands. It means living life the way you want to, doing what you want. At Chesterwood Village in Westchester, you can do it your way without all the hassles of home ownership, more clean gutters,
mowing lawns, shoveling snow, or paying excessive gym memberships. Live on a quiet lane of patio homes in a luxurious senior apartment or an assisted living suite with compassionate healthcare professionals just seconds away. At Chesterwood Village, you have the convenience of more specialized care if required, state-of-the-art rehab and therapy, as well as long-term respite or memory care. Chesterwood Village offers a home-like environment like no other, with daily activities to keep the mind and body moving. Ask about the Try a Month on Us program. Call Jane at Chesterwood today, 513-777-1400. That's 513-777-1400 for Chesterwood Village.
If you currently use CBD oil or would like to learn more, Save Discount Drugs is your source for high-quality, full-spectrum CBD oils from Ananda Professional. I'm Dan Beebe, owner of Save Discount Drugs in Covington. Save Discount Drugs proudly offers a full line of Ananda Professional CBD products. Safe, natural, and 100% legal in Kentucky, Ananda CBD oils are a full-spectrum hemp extract from 100% U.S.-grown hemp. We even offer THC-free options. Save Discount Drugs has also partnered with Ananda to offer a customer loyalty program. Buy 9 bottles and get the 10th for free. So stop by and see us for your CBD needs or give us a call at 859-431-2857 to learn more about CBD. Save Discount Drugs is located 4 doors north of the Madison Theater at 716 Madison Avenue in downtown Covington. That's Save Discount Drugs, 859-431-2857, or check us out online at savediscountdrugs.com.
Your car or truck is a trusted and valued asset. You have a lot invested in its care and maintenance, which is why when you have mechanical problems, you want to take it to a place you can trust, a place that has been the symbol of quality and honesty. Hi, I'm Robert Nolan of John Nolan Auto Service. For over 60 years, the John Nolan family has been servicing our customers' vehicle repair needs right here in Greater Cincinnati. But now, John Nolan Auto Service has made a good deal even better by offering a nationwide 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on all our covered repair. John Nolan Auto Service is conveniently located in the heart of Newport, Kentucky, right across from the Peace Bell. Call John Nolan Auto Service at 859-261-8833 for an appointment today. A 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty. What could be better?
Do you want
want to sell your home but just don't know where to start? Are you thinking about downsizing, but the process is just too much? Gary Rossignol, real estate pro at RE/MAX Preferred Group and host of the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour, has the answers. Let Gary put his vast real estate knowledge to work for you. Interest rates are at record lows. The market is red hot. Now is a great time to make your move. Call Gary, 513-777-2402. 513-777-2402. Licensed in Ohio and Kentucky, 513-777-2402.
The following is a paid program. Its views and opinions are not necessarily those of this station or its management.
Good morning, and welcome to the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour starring Gary Rossignol of RE/MAX Preferred Group. To be part of the program, dial 513-563-1480 to get your answers to questions about your home and property. That number again, 513-563-1480. Now, here's Gary.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so glad you are with us because we have some really cool stuff planned this morning. I'm Gary Rossignol, certified residential specialist with RE/MAX Preferred Group, and your host every Saturday morning from 9 up to 10 a.m. right here on WDJO. They call me the Rock and Roll Realtor because I rock. You betcha. My guest has been here before with flying colors. If you've got bugs, you want to meet this guy. He's the owner and operator of Flying Pig Pest Control. The one, the only, the head hog himself, Mr. Paul Redwine.
Hey, thanks, Gary. Great to be back here.
Getting a standing ovation already this morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. How about that? I love entertainment. Yeah. I love entertainment. That's why I rock. But first, we want to give away some gift cards. How's that? To our favorite coffee joint, Starbucks?
Sounds great.
You up for that one?
I am.
All right, here you go. This is music trivia, Who Am I, for a gift card to Starbucks valued at $10. And if you haven't won in the past 60 days, then you qualify and can win today if you answer this question. And I monitor that, so don't cheat on us. I was a drummer, singer, songwriter, and a member of Genesis. As a solo artist in 1988, I had a #1 single, A Groovy Kind of Love. Who am I? You've been around 1980s. You remember this song. You remember this guy. You remember Genesis. Great band, by the way. Love their band. Love this artist. So who had the #1 single in 1988? A Groovy Kind of Love. Call 513-563-1480 and answer that question. We'll give away up to 2 $10 gift cards to Starbucks for the correct answer. How about that? All right. Go ahead and play it. Your theme song.
Cincinnati's dancing pig. He's the barnyard Mr. Pig. Cincinnati's dancing pig with his riggedy jiggedy jiggedy jig jig a jig jig. Children yell.
So do you have a jiggedy jig jig, Paul?
I'm not much of a jigger myself, but maybe while I'm doing pest control.
You can take care of jiggers.
I can.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. That's your theme song, the Dancing Pig,
Yes,
Cincinnati's Dancing Pig. So you went from having a license to kill to this little piggy means business.
Yes.
And
but I still have a license to kill.
How'd you come up with the name Flying Pig Pest Control?
I wanted something local, so I came up with a few different names and surveyed family and friends, and Flying Pig Pest Control came out on top.
Okay.
And if people are from around here, they understood it, they liked it. If they're not from around here and don't understand the heritage we have here in Cincinnati with pork and porkopolis and everything, they think it's kind of silly.
Right.
But we think it's great, so
and
that's what we went with.
And you heard the Cincinnati Dancing Pig.
Yes.
You like that theme song.
I do, yes.
That's cool, yeah. So that's how I came up with the name of the show. I had maybe a half a dozen different things. They were all kind of and I polled my friends and fans and family, and they all says, "Yeah, the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour sounds pretty cool."
It does,
because you rock.
Yep,
and I do.
Yep.
Anytime you can put a house on the market, have 14 showings the first day, have 4 offers, and sell it in less than 24 hours. You rock.
You do rock, yes. That's for sure.
We just did that day before yesterday, actually. Yeah.
Oh, good.
That was pretty cool. Yeah. So it must be doing well for you because you're busy as a bee.
I am.
I had to throw that one in there.
Well, thank you.
Everything insects today.
That's right, yeah.
This is the Rock and Roll Insect Show.
Very good.
So
maybe talk some rodents too, but
okay, yeah, we can do that. I've got some gory pictures on your Facebook page. You entitled it 3 Blind Mice. No. The moles.
3 dead moles.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll talk about that later on the show. I got a friend who's tuning in, and he's got a horrible mole problem.
Yeah.
So we'll give him some pointers. So you had your own pest control business 5-6 years ago, and you went with a large company, and therefore you got lots of experience today. How long you been doing the pest control business?
A little over 22 years now.
Wow.
Like you said, I owned a business before. I sold that business, worked for the company that I sold it to, then went back into business myself middle of last year.
Because you like the hands-on.
I do.
Yeah. They kind of put you in the office to kind of oversee things.
I was in and out everywhere and everything.
Yeah.
I like being my own boss. So.
Me too.
So.
That's why we got into this business.
Yes, exactly.
We didn't want our kids to go to daycare, and we don't want our grandkids to go to daycare, so we name our own hours and work around. And bless her heart, Mary Jo, my wife and my partner and the love of my life. She's right there with me the whole way.
Yeah, well, it definitely allows for some great freedoms and all that. So
yeah.
I enjoy
I
it.
see that on your Facebook page you have some vacation trips and things that you did.
Yeah. I like to go to Colorado, and I like to go to Florida. I like to follow the weather.
There you go.
So
yeah.
Right now I'm looking forward to Florida. So
all right, yeah. Ooh, the Cincinnati weather. That's one thing people. I had a list of top 10 reasons to move to Cincinnati, and the weather wasn't one of them.
No, not at all.
The weather definitely wasn't, because you just don't know from one day to the next what's going to happen. So you recently treated a home in Villa Hills. A client of mine put their house on the market. The termite inspection said active infestation. The owner said, "No way, I don't have termites. I never saw them." So let's talk a little bit about termites. Actually, the real estate transactions, they say termite inspections, but actually what you do is a wood-destroying insect inspection.
Yeah, it includes all kinds of wood-destroying insects.
What do you look for when you go on a real estate transaction inspection?
I look for the actual insect itself, whether it's termites, carpenter ants, carpenter bees, wood-borne beetles. Look for the actual insect, evidence of those, and damage done by those insects as well.
Right.
And we look for all those on that report.
Yeah. Now, this particular house in Villa Hills had a mostly finished lower level, and you saw the signs of termites. Where was that at?
It was in the garage, which is a very common area.
Okay.
In the garage, there's like an expansion crack going around the edge of the garage, and termites will find their way in there and then create termite shelter tubes or mud tubes and go up into typically the drywall.
Okay.
In the garage if it's there. So
that's what they like, is the drywall.
They like anything made out of cellulose.
Okay.
And drywall does have that.
Okay.
It has paper in it, but they'll eat right into that. So, yeah.
So, a lot of people think, "Oh my gosh, we got termites. Our house is going to fall down."
Yeah.
True or false?
Eventually, maybe, but what happens a lot of times is people get termites, and someone may give them the false impression that it's going to fall down the next day or something like that. But it really does take a long time for termites to do any real structural damage. If termites are doing structural damage, it means they've been in there for quite some time, and it might have been hidden damage, like you were talking about the finished basement there.
Right.
They can do some structural damage without you knowing it. But it really does take quite a while for termites to do significant damage, at least in this area of the country.
When you say quite a while, are we talking many months or are we talking many years?
Usually years. You know,
Okay.
I've seen many situations where I think the termites have been in there for a long, long time, years, and there was very little to no structural damage at the time. And oftentimes it may just mean adding a board, like sistering another board in the basement as they come in the floor joist areas there.
Are there any signs that a homeowner can watch for to indicate that they have termites or wood-destroying insects? Are there signs to watch for? Is it seasonal or?
Well, as far as termites, they do have a swarm season, and that's only once a year. That's in the springtime. So if you see a bunch of what appears to be winged flying ants in the summer, those could be termites. They could also be flying ants, of course.
Okay.
But in the springtime, April's a big month for it, especially when you have sunnier days up in the 70s and so forth. They really do start to come out. So if and when you see those, you want to call a professional, make sure that they're termites and not ants, and then go on from there. That's the obvious sign in the spring. The other things to look for are the damage, the wood damage, and the termite shelter tubes that we talked about that were in the garage that we were talking about there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why is it that most lending institutions, especially government loans, your FHA and VA loans, require wood-destroying insect inspection?
Well, they're, wood-destroying insects are a threat to the house. So obviously, they need to be taken care of. Even though it can take a while for that to happen, they do require it because it is a way to protect your home. And anybody who has termites or carpenter ants or anything like that, you will want to get it treated. But sooner than later is always better. But I do think some people panic and are told that the house is going to fall down really quickly if they don't do anything right now.
Right. So the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour is brought to you today by Paul Redwine, the Flying Pig Pest Control, at 513-993-5455, or you can go to flyingpigpest.com.
Yep.
Great website, by the way.
Thank you.
Love it. Very plain, simple, clean, bright, entertaining.
Yeah.
It's a great website.
Got the mascot on there, the superhero caped flying pig there. So,
right.
Yeah.
So I'd like to take this moment and express my gratitude to all our troops, veterans, first responders, and our heroes in service and health care. That'd be our nurses and doctors, our nurses, aides, and health care staff, the EMT staff, our police and firefighters. So often they deal with life and death situations, and especially during this pandemic. Thank them and keep them in your thoughts and prayers. I got to reach out and say hi to them because I've got friends and clients who are in military and on a police force too. And he's a friend client of mine. He went to Washington for the inauguration and stood on what's that? Not Washington Boulevard, the main where the White House is located. There was thousands and thousands of Pennsylvania Avenue, still in Pennsylvania Avenue for 14 hours, and military and police, no public, no cars, no nothing. He said, oh my gosh, it was just boring.
Yeah.
But it's the way it goes. So a real estate transaction inspection is different than an owner's inspection. I mean, if you were called in to do a real estate inspection, do you do anything different than if the owner called you to come and check my house?
As far as the actual inspection is, the inspection is pretty much the same. If it's for the sale of the house, it just requires a written report.
Right.
And typically, there's no charge if we come in and just are doing a regular termite inspection for a homeowner that's not for the sale of the house.
Gotcha.
We'll come in and do that for free. Yeah.
All right. So we got to go away for our first break. After that, we're going to have a moment with Myles, and then not Mickey or Minnie, but winter mice is going to be our topic.
There we go.
You're listening to the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour on WDJO 1480 AM, now FM 995 and 107.9.
Don't bother knocking, the house is a rockin'.
Cincinnati Dancing Pig.
Not a dancing pig, but a flying pig for your pest control. Flying Pig Pest Control is Cincinnati hometown proud and serving the tri-state. Unlike many larger national companies, Flying Pig Pest Control does not employ cookie-cutter programs. Flying Pig Pest Control provides a customized approach for ants, termites, stinging insects, and other pests. Enjoy your outdoor living spaces with mosquito control from Flying Pig Pest Control, your local hometown proud pest control company. Visit flyingpigpest.com or call 513-993-5455 today.
Cincinnati Dancing Pig.
Independent senior living is something everyone understands. It means living life the way you want to, doing what you want. At Chesterwood Village in Westchester, you can do it your way without all the hassles of home ownership. No more cleaning gutters, mowing lawns, shoveling snow, or paying excessive gym memberships. Live on a quiet lane of patio homes in a luxurious senior apartment or an assisted living suite with compassionate healthcare professionals just seconds away. At Chesterwood Village, you have the convenience of more specialized care if required, state-of-the-art rehab and therapy, as well as long-term respite or memory care. Chesterwood Village offers a home-like environment like no other, with daily activities to keep the mind and body moving. Ask about the Try a Month on Us program. Call Jane at Chesterwood today, 513-777-1400. That's 513-777-1400 for Chesterwood Village.
If you currently use CBD oil or would like to learn more, Save Discount Drugs is your source for high-quality, full-spectrum CBD oils from Ananda Professional. I'm Dan Beebe, owner of Save Discount Drugs in Covington. Save Discount Drugs proudly offers a full line of Ananda Professional CBD products. Safe, natural, and 100% legal in Kentucky, Ananda CBD oils are a full-spectrum hemp extract from 100% U.S.-grown hemp. We even offer THC-free options. Save Discount Drugs has also partnered with Ananda to offer a customer loyalty program. Buy 9 bottles and get the 10th for free. So stop by and see us for your CBD needs or give us a call at 859-431-2857 to learn more about CBD. Save Discount Drugs is located 4 doors north of the Madison Theater at 716 Madison Avenue in downtown Covington. That's Save Discount Drugs, 859-431-2857, or check us out online at savediscountdrugs.com.
Take a step back away from the hurried life you live today and relax. Take a stroll through the Covered Bridge Antique Mall. For the past 26 years, Covered Bridge Antique Mall has been the go-to shop for treasure and bargain hunters from the tri-state and beyond. Beautiful antiques, jewelry collectibles, and one-of-a-kind items. Covered Bridge Antique Mall, a truly unique shopping experience. 7508 Hamilton Avenue, in the heart of historic Mount Healthy. 513-521-5739, or visit their Facebook page. Covered Bridge Antique Mall is open Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5, closed Monday, following all state-recommended COVID safety guidelines.
Oh, get on. Let's rock the house.
Hey, thanks for listening and watching. My name is Gary Rossignol, certified residential specialist, better known as Cincinnati's rock and roll realtor with RE/MAX Preferred Group, because I rock. I like that. Yeah. I like that. But now we have been waiting for this all week. This is the captain of our ship, Mr. Myles Beersford. And he calls every week and gives us his little moment with Myles. Good morning, Myles. Good morning, Myles. Oh, where is he? Hey, Myles. Well, he was there. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get Myles back on the phone and we'll have that moment, because I know it's very prolific and very up to today, and it'll be a good thing. Good thought for the day. So call back in, Myles, when you get this. Later during the show, we're going to have a visit with Bill Carigan of the Dragonfly Foundation. And next week, should I sell my home in the winter or wait till spring? Well, this is, we'll tell you about it next week. I'm not going to give anything away right now. But I am grateful to all my regular listeners each week. There's Myles, right? All right. And now The Moment with Myles. Good morning, Myles.
Hey, Gary, you do rock, my friend. I don't know what happened there, but here's a close look at the housing indicators from NAR's national report.
Oh.
70% of the homes sold in December 2020 were on the market for less than a month. Total housing inventory at the end of December totaled 1.07 million units, down 23% compared to a year ago.
Whoa.
Inventories are at an all-time low, at a 1.9-month supply at the current sales pace. First-time buyers comprised 31% of sales in December. Individual investors and second home buyers purchased 14% of homes in December, a decline from 17% a year prior. And with moratoriums still in place, foreclosures and short sales comprised less than 1% of sales in December, down from 2% a year ago. And that's this morning's Moment with Myles.
Boy, that's some pretty good information, Myles. Thank you very much. That's Mr. Myles Beersford, along with his lovely wife, Christine. They are the captains of our ship at RE/MAX Preferred Group. By the way, RE/MAX Preferred Group is the largest RE/MAX brokerage in the entire state of Ohio, and I am so happy and glad to be part of that organization. They are 150 agents strong. We've got 8 offices, so we are here to serve you. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're buying or selling, call one of us. Better yet, call me. So, like I was saying before that, I'm grateful to all my regular listeners each week. To name a few, a special hi and a happy birthday to Carol Schilling from South Lebanon, Ohio. Today's her birthday.
Cool.
She's one of my longest, oldest, dearest friends and fans, and look forward to hearing from her, and she tunes in every week. Carol, we love you, and I hope you have a glorious birthday today. Also want to say hi to Felicia and Reed Young and Jane Reel, Phil Moracle, Laura and Eric, Dave and Leah, Russell, Howard, Con, my family, and also all the many realtor friends that tune in or watch each week, because we got a ton of them that do that. So the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour is brought to you today by my friend Paul Redwine with Flying Pig Pest Control. He is the boss hog. Call him at 513-993-5455 or go to flyingpigpest.com. You can go to facebook.com/Paul.Redwine, and you can see him vacationing. You can see those 3 blind mice. Moles.
Yeah, 3 dead moles. Yeah.
A buyer of mine had a home inspection yesterday, and we talked. I got the report, downloaded it, and the last item on the last page stated evidence of mice. There was evidence of mice in the garage. Consult a qualified exterminator for further evaluation. They had little pictures of the garage floor with little mice turds. Yep. So that's really not a defect. I mean, you can't call. I mean, they didn't have it marked as a defect. They just had it as a recommendation to have somebody come in.
It's not a structural issue. It's mice.
Right.
You don't want them in the house.
Yeah.
You don't want a mouse in the house, but it's not as bad as termites or
any
other things.
We get them. I mean, yeah. We had one that set up camp in our stove. In the insulation in the stove.
Yep.
We found out like the day before Christmas Eve, she was baking cookies and went, something smells kind of yuck.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
That's right. Yeah. So we got a new stove for Christmas.
Good.
Not much you can do about that, but so what can we do to keep mice out of our houses?
Exclusion is the big thing. Just don't let them in. The thing to consider is, walk around your house, make sure there are no openings that are a 1/4 of an inch or more. A 1/4 of an inch is all they need to get in.
They can squeeze in that little.
Yes,
wow.
The smaller mice can. If a mouse can get its head in, it can get the rest of its body in. So, one professional or industry suggested just getting a number 2 pencil. You can take this number 2 pencil and you can stick it in somewhere that's big enough for a mouse to get in.
Wow.
So, Some say the size of a dime, but they really don't need that much space to get in. So any gaps, you talk about the garage, for example. Go inside your garage, turn off the light, and close the garage door. This during the daytime, and see if there's any light coming in.
Oh, okay.
That's a way to see if there's enough space for a mouse to come in, and most garages do have those.
Right. So what can we do if they're already in the house? I mean, you didn't do the prevention. Here it is, dead of winter, and
yeah, I like just setting traps. I know it's the old way. It's the tried and true way of catching the mice. You can use bait if you want. Getting some good old mouse traps, like the old Victor mouse traps, and learning how to set them properly, and set a bunch of them. Set them against the walls. Mice like to run along the walls more than anything else. I like to bait them with a little bit of Tootsie Roll.
Oh.
A Tootsie Roll, a little tiny bit of that. Just pull off a little bit of it and stick it on there.
Here they like peanut butter, too.
Yeah, they do like peanut butter. The thing about the Tootsie Roll is they can't just lick it off. They have to bite onto it, grab and yank on the trigger. And I've just had more results with that. So,
yeah.
But
we've got a cat.
Yeah. Cats are good, too.
Cat finds them. Mo goes scurrying, and he sits attentively at the one cabinet, and there's something scurrying on behind there because they can sense it.
Yeah, they know.
That's funny. So I was working on my computer and looked over and saw this stink bug crawling up the screen.
Yeah. Yep, a stink bug is what they call an overwintering pest. And when it gets warm again, he's going to leave.
Oh, so. Right. They don't do any harm or anything.
No, not really.
They just stink if you crush them.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
Don't eat them.
I did a little research, said just vacuum them up.
You can do that.
Yeah. Right.
Certainly.
Don't touch that dial. I have my music history coming up, and then springs around the corner and more and different bugs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of bugs coming.
We're going to talk about that. You're listening to the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour on WDJO 1480, now on FM 995 and 1079.
Get on. Let's rock the house.
Do you want to sell your home but don't know where to start? Thinking about downsizing, but the process is just too much? Gary Rossignol, real estate pro at RE/MAX Preferred Group and host of the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour on WDJO, has the answers. Let Gary put his vast real estate knowledge to work for you. Interest rates are at record lows and the real estate market is red hot. Now is a great time to make your move. Call Gary at 513-777-2402. That's 513-777-2402. Licensed in Ohio and Kentucky.
Are you looking for a taste of New Orleans here in the Natty? Then come to Brew River Creole Kitchen and enjoy a safe and satisfying experience. Their 4 spacious dining areas include private 7-foot-tall wooden booths and separate HVAC for each dining area. Or dine outside on their festive extended outdoor patio featuring a fire pit and live music Wednesday through Saturday, weather permitting. Of course, if you'd prefer to take their New Orleans-inspired cooking home with you, Brew River Creole Kitchen offers curbside pickup, DoorDash, and online ordering. Under the tutelage of Emerald Lagasse, executive chef Michael Shields has learned the secrets of new New Orleans cooking and prepares this area's authentic, locally sourced, made-from-scratch Creole cuisine nightly, Wednesday through Saturday, along with brunch on the weekends. And be sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for nightly specials. Brew River Creole Kitchen on Eastern Avenue, just off the levee, and online at brewrivercreolekitchen.com. Brew River Creole Kitchen. It's a taste of New Orleans here in the Natty.
You know, it's easy to turn your unwanted, broken, or unused gold and silver jewelry and coins into needed cash. Gold and silver class rings, wedding bands, and coin collections can all be turned into needed cash fast at Franklin Street Coin Company in Evendale. They are paying more because they buy more. Get the highest prices available fast at Franklin Street Coin Company, a proud sponsor of Ohio State sports. Go Buckeyes!
Dr. Peck does tremendous work for his patients in cosmetic dentistry. We took some care in selecting a natural color to my face. It looks good, but it functions very well. Getting a smile that I feel is natural has been a worthy investment. Dr. Peck is talented in cosmetic dentistry.
For your own beautiful new smile, call Dr. Fred Peck at 513-621-7666 or visit pecksmiles.com.
I'm Jack, and I love my new smile.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go.
Hey, this is the favorite part of the show for me. It's time for a little music history. This is what happened in 1956 on this day. Elvis Presley started recording what was his first album at RCA's New York studios. Songs recorded included his version of the Carl Perkins song Blue Suede Shoes. Johnny Cash planted this seed for the song in the fall of 1955, while Perkins, Cash, Elvis Presley, and other Louisiana hayride acts toured throughout the South. Cash told Perkins of a black airman, C.V. White, whom he had met when serving in the military in Germany, who had referred to his military regulation airman shoes as blue suede shoes. Today in 1961, the Shirelles became the first all-girl black group to have the #1 song on the U.S. chart when Will You Love Me Tomorrow reached the top. The song peaked at number 4 in the UK. Go girls! Today in 1964, the Searchers were at #1 on the UK singles chart with the Sonny Bono song Needles and Pins. The group's second #1 had originally been recorded by Jackie DeShannon. Today in 1969, the Beatles with Billy Preston played their lunchtime rooftop gig on top of the Apple building in Savile Row in London. Lasting for just over 40 minutes, it was the last time the Beatles performed live. They played Get Back, Don't Let Me Down, I've Got a Feeling, this one, The One After 909, and Dig a Pony. Traffic was brought to a standstill as crowds of people gathered below and watched from windows in nearby buildings. John Lennon ended the performance by saying, "I'd like to say thank you on behalf of the group and ourselves, and I hope we pass the audition." Today in 1975, the Bee Gees began recording Jive Talkin', which became their second U.S. chart topper and a #5 UK hit. Barry Gibb's inspiration for the song came when his wife commented on the sound of their car made while crossing a bridge over Biscayne Bay into Miami. She noted, "It's our drive talking." Today in 2010, Neil Young was named the Music Cares Person of the Year for his influential artistic accomplishments and philanthropic work. A string of artists, including Elton John, Norah Jones, James Taylor, Elvis Costello, John Fogerty, Dave Matthews, and Sheryl Crow, performed his songs as he was honored by the U.S. Recording Academy at the Los Angeles Convention Center. Today in 2016, Mick Jagger was named the most stylish rock star of all time by lifestyle website Complex. Jagger led the top 50 list ahead of Prince, David Bowie, Kurt Cobain, Sid Vicious, and Keith Richards. Complex stated, even today, he wears silk scarves and suits with more rakish appeal than most men, and he's pushing 70. Today in 2016, David Bowie left an estate valued at about $100 million, according to his will, which was filed in New York. Half would go to his widow in Iman, along with the home that they shared in New York. The rest was shared between his son and daughter. Bowie's personal assistant, Corinne Schwab, was left $2 million, and another $1 million went to a former nanny, Marion Skeen. Born on this day back in 1951, Phil Collins, the drummer, singer, and songwriter who was a member of Genesis, who had the 1986 #1 Invisible Touch, the 1992 #7 single I Can't Dance, plus 6 #1 albums. As a solo artist, he had the 1988 #1 single, A Groovy Kinda Love, plus 6 other #1s, and 4 #1 solo albums. Acting roles include Oliver, Buster, and Miami Vice, and they also work with Brand X. I hope these history notes brought you as much fun as I had while researching them for you today. I am called the Rock and Roll Realtor because I play with the greatest classic rock band, Bluestone Ivory. Go to bluestoneivory.com for our full schedule, which will be filling up hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very optimistic. Very optimistic. We're going to have a good year in 2021. So the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour is brought to you today by Paul Redwine, Flying Pig Pest Control at 513-993-5455 or flyingpigpest.com. All right, Paul, spring's right around the corner. What pests can we expect?
Ooh, well, we talked about them already. Termites is the one that swarms, of course. We'll have the termite swarmers when it warms up. We've got mosquitoes coming. We've got, and pretty much everything else. It's just
ants
that time
and
of the
spiders.
year. Ants, spiders, they all.
We were talking off the air about ladybugs and those other
box elder bugs.
Yeah,
too.
that
what we call overwintering pests.
Yeah, but they're only pests if they bug you.
Yeah, pretty much. A pest is really defined as something that is unwanted. So, many people, have their pests. For example, one is spiders. There are a lot of people who just really hate spiders.
Uh-huh.
And there are other ones who just don't mind them at all. They say, well, they eat other bugs. So
I don't like cockroaches.
You don't like cockroaches? Well, I don't know anyone who would say that a cockroach is not a pest to them. It's kind of like bed bugs as well.
Thank God we don't
Everyone
have
thinks those are
we
pests.
We don't have any.
Good.
But they happen, right?
They do.
And they multiply by
cockroaches, yeah. They multiply like crazy.
Yeah.
So, especially the German cockroaches. They're the ones that really take over.
I guess they're all mainly over on the west side of town.
Oh yeah. And in Washington D.C., so.
So we talked about termites, and there's several methods to treat for them. What's the best method for treating for termites?
That's a matter of opinion, but I prefer the liquid treatment where we put a liquid barrier around the perimeter of the house, and that's what I prefer. There's also a baiting method. We can install bait stations around.
We got a question from a caller. Line 1, good morning, Joanne. You have a question for us.
Yes. I was wondering about cicadas.
Oh,
cicadas.
Take care of cicadas. Aren't they coming this year?
They are, but there's not really much we can do about them. They're going to happen. They're going to come out of the ground. You're probably referring to the 17-year cicada. Are you on the west side of town, Joanne?
No.
What area of town are you in there?
I'm north.
Okay.
Northeast.
Yes, northeast. Those are going to come in about 5 years from now. So.
Oh, so we don't get them this year. Okay.
No, not this year. You're looking at 2025 for that. So just stay out of the west side of town if you're afraid of cicadas this year. So, yeah, a different brood altogether there.
Right.
But yes, they're coming.
Thank you.
Good question.
Are they the German cicadas?
I don't know what they are. I know they have red eyes.
Oh, yeah?
They're really not a structural pest, and there's really not anything we can do for them. They're going to come, and you're just going to have to put up with them.
Yeah. Good question, Joanne. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate
bags,
that.
Bags, huh? Guess they'll be selling a lot of those bags.
Yeah, they do sell, that's for sure. But that's not going to slow them down much.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know if you treated anything for those. Okay.
No, thanks, Joanne.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks for calling. That was a good question. I didn't even think about the cicadas because it's like once every 17 years they pop out.
Yeah, well, you have the annual ones that come once a year, but they're really not an issue.
Yeah.
And you have the 17-year cicadas that, there are different broods of them.
That's where you rake them up.
Different areas of town.
Yeah.
So, there's a professor at Mount St. Joe, and I forget his name, who's been doing a lot of research on that. And be a good thing to look up and go to his website and see exactly what's happening there as well.
So I've had a lot of owners, they get the home inspection done like my client in Villa Hills. They says, no, I don't. I never saw termite. Well, what can an owner, are there telltale signs that we can visually see and know if we do or know that we don't have termites? best thing is just to call you.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you'll find them, sometimes you won't. If you have a trained professional looking at them,
you have to know what to look for.
And again, if we're not writing a report for the sale of the house, it's a free inspection.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. 513-993-5455. If you wonder, call Paul today. Call the head hog. He'll be happy to come out. He'll check your house over. There's not going to be any charge. You'll meet a new friend and find out if you're good to go or not.
Yeah.
So if you do treat a house, what kind of warranty comes with that?
Typically, we do a full liquid barrier treatment of the house. It comes with a 1-year warranty. That means if the termites return during any of that time, we'll come back and retreat that area at no additional charge. Now, that warranty is renewable from year to year. You pay a small fee each year for us to extend your warranty for another year. We'll come back out. We'll inspect it again once a year, make sure everything's okay. If for whatever reason termites have returned to the area, we'll retreat it. And
define small.
A small area, or a small
the fee.
Oh, the fee.
Yeah.
Oh, you're looking at about $125, $150
a year.
Yes.
Okay.
Per year.
That's not bad.
No, not at all.
No. Wow. Okay. So we talked about mosquitoes, and that's something that I mean, of all the pests, some mosquitoes can carry disease.
Yes.
And you really want to stay, and there's some simple things a homeowner can do to avoid attracting mosquitoes.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get rid of them altogether, but a lot of homeowners do things that promote mosquitoes or create an environment that's conducive for them, and that has everything to do with standing water.
Oh.
Whether you have a tire sitting in the yard which has water in it, or you have low-lying areas of the ground where there's stale standing water, clogged gutters, just go around, make sure you don't have any standing water. Mosquitoes, they still love the trees and the foliage and so forth, and you're not going to get rid of all the mosquitoes, but do your part to get rid of that standing water where they breed.
Okay. Yeah. What about like a bird bath or something like that?
A bird bath is one of those as
really?
well. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, birds.
Yeah. Birds will have to bathe elsewhere. So.
All right. I got a friend that's got a mole problem. He's been dealing with this for months.
Yeah.
And just can't. He thinks he's got rid of them, and then all of a sudden, boom, there they are again. So what can we do about moles?
The thing about moles is they can enter your property anytime throughout the year. I don't believe that there's really anything effective to keep them out, so you have to deal with them as they come into your property. I prefer the trapping method. It's the old tried and true method. It's kind of labor intensive.
Yeah.
But if you can trap them, you're good at trapping moles. You can learn how to trap moles, get the right traps. Plenty of information, videos on YouTube and other places where you can learn how to trap moles there. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you handle any of that?
Oh, yeah, we do mole trapping for sure. Yeah.
There you go, Dougie. If you have any questions, if you want a professional to help you out with that, call 513-993-5455, and the head hog will come out and trap your moles for you. Thanks, Paul. Good
Thank you,
show.
Gary.
Good information. A lot of information. I hope everybody took notes this morning.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial, because next we got a visit with Bill Carigan of the Dragonfly Foundation. You're listening to the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour on 1480 WDJO, now on FM 995 and 107.9.
The house is a rockin', don't bother knocking it up. Cincinnati Dancing Pig.
Not a dancing pig, but a flying pig for your pest control. Flying Pig Pest Control is Cincinnati hometown proud and serving the tri-state. Unlike many larger national companies, Flying Pig Pest Control does not employ cookie-cutter programs. Flying Pig Pest Control provides a customized approach for ants, termites, stinging insects, and other pests. Enjoy your outdoor living spaces with mosquito control from Flying Pig Pest Control, your local hometown proud pest control company. Visit flyingpigpest.com or call 513-993-5455 today.
Cincinnati Dancing Pig.
Your car or truck is a trusted and valued asset. You have a lot invested in its care and maintenance, which is why when you have mechanical problems, you want to take it to a place you can trust, a place that has been the symbol of quality and honesty. Hi, I'm Robert Nolan of John Nolan Auto Service. For over 60 years, the John Nolan family has been servicing our customers' vehicle repair needs right here in Greater Cincinnati. But now, John Nolan Auto Service has made a good deal even better by offering a nationwide 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on all our covered repairs. John Nolan Auto Service is conveniently located in the heart of Newport, Kentucky, right across from the Peace Bell. Call John Nolan Auto Service at 859-261-8833 for an appointment today. A 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty. What could be better?
Hear what customers are saying.
I love this place. This spot offers some versatility that I wasn't quite expecting when I walked in. You can either sit outside in this awesome walled-in back area or go inside and enjoy the ambiance and some live music. I went with a friend, and it was just perfect. They have a giant courtyard patio with live music. It was 2 guys with acoustic guitars singing and having a great time.
The Blind Lemon, open 7 nights a week. Live music 7 nights a week. The Blind Lemon, 936 Hatch, Mount Adams.
O'Reilly.
Need new wiper blades? Not sure which ones to buy? The professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts can help. We'll show you options for your specific car and even install them for free. Right now, save $10 per pair on Bosch Focus wiper blades, plus earn double O-Rewards points. There's no better time to replace your wiper blades. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Are you thinking about selling your home or in the market to downsize but don't know where to start? Hi, this is Gary Rossignol, host of the Rock and Roll Real Estate Hour on WDJO. If you've been asking these questions, call me today for a no-obligation consultation at 513-777-2402. Let me help you transition from where you are to where you want to be. I'm licensed in Ohio and Kentucky. That's 513-777-2402. And don't forget to catch me Saturday mornings from 9 to 10 right here on WDJO.
Get on. Let's rock the house.
We've been rocking and rolling this morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Gary Rossignol, the Rock and Roll Realtor, and yours truly, I'm with your Senior Residential Specialist with RE/MAX Preferred Group. The Dragonfly Foundation supports pediatric cancer families and patients by building a network that connects dragonfly families to each other and the community, providing programs that enhance quality of life, enhancing programs and partner with Cincinnati's Children's Hospital. This gentleman is on the board of directors of the Dragonfly Foundation. He is their #1 cheerleader. He is their #1 fan for years. This is my friend, Mr. Bill Carigan.
Gary, how are you?
Good morning, Bill. And Paul, meet Bill Carigan. And Paul has Flying Pig Pest Control. And the dragonfly is not a pest.
No, not at all. No. It's a beautiful creature.
That's why you picked, Christine and Rhea picked the dragonfly for their mascot.
Absolutely.
So,
sign of strength and courage.
Right. That's what a dragonfly is, and they want to land somewhere, and that's why you call your palatial building there at 506 Oak Street the landing.
That's right. And hopefully we'll be up and operating soon and get the families back into the building.
Oh, really soon. I know. I'm looking so much forward to that. So there's some things that, most people in Cincinnati know what the Dragonfly Foundation is about and the good that they do, and the families that you hold together through such a trying part of their life. Wherever you are in the country or even the world, and your child gets diagnosed with some kind of cancer or blood disease, and they say you need to get to Cincinnati Children's Hospital ASAP, you don't think twice. You just pack up what little bit you can think of, and you fill the tank, and you jump in your car, and you head to Cincinnati.
That's the way it usually works out, Gary. When a child is diagnosed, they want to treat them as soon as possible. And so there's not a whole lot of time to prepare. It can impact the families as far as their work. If mom and dad are working, you kind of drop everything and you head for Children's Hospital and you get your child into treatment. And, invariably, when a family shows up, there are things that they never thought of, and that's why we're there, is to put our arms around those people, provide them the basics that they need to survive on a daily basis in a town where they may not have a support network, and we become their support network. So that's the whole purpose of the foundation, is to not only, make sure that the children are getting the care that they need, and the care is going to be outstanding at Cincinnati Children. It's the best. But to take care of the entire family. That's our charge. That's our mission.
Yeah, from my experience, the patient is the one that everyone's most interested in. But the siblings feel neglected. The parents start bickering because it's a financial strain, and the patient themselves feel guilty. It's my fault. And that in itself will pull a family apart. And the Dragonfly Foundation says, no, it's not your fault. And we're here to help. And, okay, so this is a trying time. But they involve the entire family in all their events and all their activities. And they hold them together. And they create an atmosphere of love and try to bring joy and peace to the family and the patients. And I see that happening time and time again.
We have phenomenal staff that are there 24/7, 365 for the families. And as you know, Gary, we're largely a volunteer organization. So when you come out to one of our events, and we invite our Dragonfly families to come out to the events for some kind of normalcy, you will see in cases scores, if not hundreds, of volunteers there wrapping their arms around these families and giving them, a sense of joy and comfort and strength and support.
Right. One way we can help them out and have fun at the same time and have a great meal, that's this Wednesday, February the 3rd, is the first Wednesday of the month, and that is Dragonfly 10% night at the Texas Roadhouse in Westchester.
I'm going to be there and hopefully have a wife and my son come along with me. Boy, they take great care of us when we're there, Gary.
Yeah.
The food's fantastic. The service is fantastic. I couldn't feel safer. I mean, we're socially distanced and spread out, and everything's cleaned and sanitized. So it's great. If you're not ready to go out in a restaurant, just, order online or call your order in, mention Dragonfly Foundation, and you can pick up curbside, and that 10% will still go to Dragonfly.
Right. Well, this Wednesday we're going to celebrate, and she's a big fan of Dragonfly Foundation. She's been with you through thick and thin and a great supporter. Carol Schilling's birthday is today, and we're going to celebrate that Wednesday night.
Absolutely. Bring the cake.
So Mary Jo and I will be organizing our usual group, which is anywhere from 12 to 25 of our friends and family, from 7 to 9 o'clock. So if you want to join us, just let us know. If you're listening to this show and you want to help the Dragonfly Foundation, text the word WINGS 15 to 71777, and you can donate from a very secure website. We are just about out of time for today. Thank you, Bill, for calling in. We love you all. See you on Wednesday night. I'd like to thank Paul Redwine, my guest for today. If you missed any of the shows, you can listen to them on the podcast, both the audio and all the Facebook videos. You'll find me online at rockincincy.com. Please remember, I am a realtor. I'm a certified residential specialist. I'm a senior real estate specialist. I'm open for business. Call me at 513-777-2402. Don't forget to hug your kids. Call your parents. Kiss your spouse every day and wash your hands constantly. Practice social distancing and wear a mask when you're in public. Coming up next is Wesley Adams and Max Gunderman on the Car Tech Show. I think it's time to start getting back to normal soon. What do you think?
Oh, I'm all for that.
All right. So this is Blues on Ivory's live recorded snippet of Chicago hit. Does anybody really know what time it is? No.
Cry. walking down the street one day. A pretty lady looked at me and said her diamond watch had stopped cold dead. Yeah. And I said, yes, I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? So I can't imagine why we all got time enough to die. Everybody's working. I don't care about time. I don't care.
Thanks for another great show, and if you have any real estate question, just call me at 513-777-2402 or go to rockandrollrealestateagent.com. Thanks to all my sponsors who make this show possible, as well as Chris and Miles Beersford, brokers of RE/MAX Preferred Group. A special thanks to WDJO station manager Gary Stevens and my producer Dan Gettelfinger. I would also like to shout out to all my clients, friends, family, fans of Blue Sun Ivory, the Dragonfly Foundation, and especially my wife Mary Jo. Until next week, keep knocking on my rockin' houses. So long for now.
The preceding program was a paid program. Its views and opinions expressed are not necessarily